Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Welcome back to the Fake Woke Podcast. This is your boy Bobby Vell, and I'm back with another episode. This is episode 17. The VP debate, because it's only going to be one debate for Kamala Harris and Mike Pence. I didn't catch the debate last night. I watched the debate today. And I do have to say that Kamala Harris got washed. It was a complete, utter defeat on her behalf. She did decent, but not decent enough. Mike Pence was just a lot more calm, collected. He was focused, and just watching that debate, every question that the moderator asked both of them, I felt like Mike Pence got the best of Kamala Harris. But that's no surprise. Kamala Harris, she got washed by Tulsi Gabbard. If y'all don't know who Tulsi Gabbard is, Tulsi Gabbard was a Democratic candidate for the Democratic seat to run against Donald Trump. And of course, Kamala Harris was one of them as well. Kamala Harris, when she was running for president or for the Democratic seat, she got out to a hot start. It was one debate where she dominated, but then when she went against Tulsi Gabbard destroyed her, and she ended up being fourth in the Democratic race for presidency, if I'm not mistaken. She ended up in fourth place, ended up eventually dropping out. I think Tulsi Gabbard dropped out after her. But for the most part, Mike Pence won by a landslide. He completely destroyed her. He caught her up in a couple of lies. For the most part, Joe Biden said that he was in support of the Green New Deal, then turned around and said he wasn't in support of the Green New Deal. But on their campaign site, it says that they basically in support of the framework of the Green New Deal. So basically, you're in support of the Green New Deal. He caught her up in another lie, two more lies, saying that they weren't going to get rid of fracking, saying that not only that they weren't going to get rid of fracking, but also that they weren't going to get rid of fossil fuel, and that's a lie. They're on record saying that they were going to get rid of both, and that will completely destroy. That will completely get rid of 200,000 jobs or some shit like that. But they aren't. But they turn around and say, "Oh yeah, we're going to create new jobs, this, that, and the third." Well, if you get rid of fracking, if you get rid of fossil fuel, you're going to completely get rid of a good portion of jobs. What else? What else went down? The coronavirus topic. He murdered her on that. He brought up the fact that again, Trump shut down travel to China, right in the beginning of February. He brought that up. He brought up the fact that the Democrats called Donald Trump a xenophobe when he did shut down, issued the travel ban to China and from China. He brought that up. He also brought up the fact that that the Democratic Party said that it was going to be a China party. He brought that up. He brought up a lot of issues. He completely destroyed Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris tried to rebound. A few times she actually made a decent point, but then Mike Pence came up from behind and completely destroyed her. It wasn't pretty, man. It wasn't pretty. If you ever seen domestic violence, that was definitely it, because he kicked her ass. He destroyed Kamala Harris. He wasn't phased. A couple of times, not even a couple of times. The mediator had to cut both of them short a few times. I felt like they should have had probably an extra minute or two instead of just 2 minutes to get their points across, because like having a mediator trying to cut you off while you're making your point or ending or wrapping up your point, it kind of took away from the potency of them making their point. But for the most part, man, I feel bad for Kamala Harris because she really got washed. She really got her ass kicked in this debate. And this is only gonna make Trump look a little bit better. And the reason why I say that is because Mike Pence is the complete polar opposite of Donald Trump. He's not gonna verbally disrespect you or anything like that. He's just gonna keep it to the facts, or what he considered facts, or what y'all will consider facts. But he completely destroyed her, dude. He completely destroyed her. He did what Donald Trump should have did to Joe Biden, but Trump could not do because he was too busy trying to insult Joe Biden. So, all in all, Democrats, y'all should be worried because your candidates are getting dragged. Y'all should be very, 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 very worried right now. But I saw this coming because she couldn't hold a candle to Tulsi Gabbard. So what makes you think she gonna hold a candle to Mike Pence? Mike Pence is way more calm, way more collected, focused. And he showed it right there. Like it was complete. It was a complete victory on his behalf. And I even went to I think I went to CNN after watching the debate this morning, and looked at where they had Mike Pence. He had up 38% on Kamala Harris in that debate. Trump had a 28% victory over Joe Biden when it came to CNN. And if CNN got both of them winning in the debates, it don't look too good. You feel me? So it don't look too good for the Democratic Party. And it's still kind of like iffy. It's not iffy on the Republicans' behalf because it's looking like a just flat out victory for them. But a lot of these polls still have like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris leading the polls, and if that's the case, then like it don't make sense. It like I said, it don't make sense. His approval rating, Trump's approval rating is at almost 46%. It still don't make any sense that CNN had them winning both debates, the VP and the first debate, and the polls are still indicating that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are leading. It don't make any sense. But besides that, yeah, Mike Pence won, man. Mike Pence won. Excuse me. And another note, they brought up the fact that voter fraud may be an indicator in this election, that it may be a deciding factor. Now, what I tell y'all the last video that I made on the presidential debates, I told you that if they was bringing up voter fraud, that means voter fraud was going to happen. Watch out. A lot of these swing states, their mail-in ballots are ending up in the trash, and a lot of those mail-in ballots are for Trump. So watch out for the voter fraud. But thank you for tuning in to the Fake Woke Podcast. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Share the video, and tag me in your story when you share the video. Thank you. I'm out.